Have you ever wondered why some men seem to effortlessly maintain healthy relationships with women while others struggle? I'll reveal the top 9 mistakes smart men make with women that are killing their chances. Indeed, the difference often lies in the subtle nuances of behavior. Today we're delving into a topic that many smart men often overlook: the common mistakes they make when interacting with women. By understanding and avoiding these pitfalls, one can drastically improve their relationships. So, without further ado, let's dive into the 9 things smart men should never do with women. First on our list is not listening actively. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is active listening? It's more than just hearing the words someone is saying. It's about engaging, showing interest, and understanding the emotions behind those words. It's about making that person feel heard and valued. When you're interacting with women, active listening plays a crucial role in building a strong connection. It shows respect, empathy, and genuine interest. However, if you ignore or dismiss what a woman says, it can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. It sends a message that her thoughts and feelings are not important, which can damage the relationship. So the next time you're in conversation, remember to listen actively. Pay attention to not just the words, but also the emotions behind them. Remember, active listening is not only about hearing words, it's about understanding the emotions behind them. Secondly, avoid being overly dominant. Now don't get me wrong, confidence is attractive and taking initiative can be a great quality, but there's a fine line between being assertive and being overly dominant. When you cross that line, it can become quite off-putting. Imagine being in a relationship where your opinion doesn't matter, where you're always being overruled, where you feel like your voice is constantly being drowned out. Not exactly the picture of a healthy relationship, is it? Remember, a relationship is about mutual respect. It's about equality. It's about 2 people navigating life together, each with their own unique perspectives and ideas. Your partner is not a subordinate, but an equal. So, instead of trying to assert dominance, try to foster a sense of partnership. Encourage open communication, value your partner's opinions, and remember that you're on the same team. A relationship is a partnership, not a power play. Third on our list is dismissing emotions. Now let's delve into this. Picture this. A woman shares her feelings and a man simply brushes them off, minimizes them, or worse, mocks them. It's not just inconsiderate, but it's damaging too. This type of behavior can cause a woman to feel unheard, unvalued, and alienated. It's like a cold wind blowing through the heart of the relationship, chilling the warmth of connection. Moreover, dismissing emotions can plant seeds of resentment. When a woman's feelings are regularly dismissed, it can lead to a buildup of repressed emotions, creating a ticking time bomb of resentment that could explode at any moment. Think of emotions as a language. They're a way for us to communicate our innermost thoughts, fears, hopes, and dreams. When we dismiss someone's emotions, we're essentially saying we don't value their language, their voice. So remember, gentlemen, emotions are not to be dismissed, but understood and respected. Fourth, never underestimate the importance of honesty. It's a sentiment that rings true in every aspect of life, but particularly when navigating relationships. Honesty forms the bedrock of trust, and without trust, any relationship is built on shaky ground. It's not just about avoiding blatant lies, but also about not withholding the truth. Let's consider the scenario where you've made a mistake. It might be tempting to cover it up or downplay it, but remember, the truth has a way of surfacing. When it does, not only will the mistake be in the spotlight, but your dishonesty will be too. The damage done could be far greater than if you'd been upfront from the start. Being honest might be tough, especially when you fear the reaction of the other person. However, remember that honesty fosters understanding and strengthens the bond between you and your partner. Honesty is the best policy, even when it's difficult. Fifth, don't neglect personal growth. It's essential to understand that the journey of self-improvement should be a lifelong pursuit. When you stop growing, you start stagnating, and this stagnation can seep into your relationships, causing dissatisfaction and discord. Imagine you're a tree. Just as a tree needs sunlight, water, and nutrients to grow, you need knowledge, experiences, and challenges to develop. If a tree stands still, it withers. Similarly, If you stop nurturing your mind and spirit, you too begin to wilt. This isn't just about being a better partner, it's about being a better you. By constantly seeking to improve, you're not only enriching your own life, but also bringing more to the table in your relationship. You're showing that you value progress and that you're committed to being the best version of yourself. Remember, growing together means growing individually too. Sixth on our list is not giving space. Now, this might sound counterintuitive. After all, isn't being in a relationship about being together, sharing every moment, every experience? Well, yes, but it's also about respecting each other's individuality. It's about understanding that your partner is a person with their own interests, passions, and needs. It's about giving them room to breathe, to be themselves. Being overly possessive or suffocating in a relationship can lead to resentment and conflict. It can make your partner feel trapped, like they're losing their sense of self. It's important to strike a balance between togetherness and personal space. Encourage your partner to pursue their interests, to spend time with their friends, to take some time for themselves. This doesn't mean you're distancing yourself. On the contrary, it shows that you respect their individuality and their need for personal space. Space in a relationship is not a sign of disinterest, but a sign of respect. Seventh, never overlook the small things. It's the small gestures of kindness and appreciation that often act as the glue in any relationship. We're not just talking about grand declarations of love or expensive gifts, but the seemingly insignificant details. A thoughtful compliment, a warm smile, helping with chores without being asked, or even just a simple thank you can mean the world to someone. These small acts of kindness show that you see, appreciate, and value your partner. They foster a deeper connection and can build a stronger bond between two people. On the flip side, consistently neglecting these small things can lead to feelings of being taken for granted. It can create a divide and foster resentment. So, make sure you're paying attention to the little things. They might seem trivial, but they carry a weight of their own. Remember, the small things often make the biggest difference. Eighth, don't hold back on expressing feelings. Now, this point may seem a bit counterintuitive, especially if you've been conditioned to believe that real men don't show emotions. But let me tell you, this couldn't be further from the truth. Expressing feelings is crucial to maintaining a healthy relationship. When you withhold emotions, you create a barrier. This barrier can lead to misunderstandings and unmet needs. It's like trying to navigate through a dense fog. You can't see clearly, and you're likely to stumble. By expressing your feelings, you clear away that fog. You allow your partner to understand you better, to know what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what hurts you. Expression of feelings is not just about sharing the good moments. It's also about letting your partner know when you're upset, when you're hurt, or when you're feeling low. Remember, a relationship is a partnership. Emotions are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of being human. Lastly, we have not taking responsibility. In the grand scheme of things, responsibility is a cornerstone of maturity and respect. In any interaction, particularly those involving emotional intimacy, owning up to one's actions and decisions is crucial. It's not about being perfect, but about acknowledging when we've made a mistake and, most importantly, learning from it. When we dodge responsibility, when we blame others for our own actions, we're not only disrespecting ourselves, but also those around us. It's a destructive pattern that can lead to conflicts, resentment, and a breakdown in communication. In contrast, when we take responsibility, we're showing that we value the other person's feelings and perspectives. We're showing that we're committed to growth, to understanding, and to improving the relationship. The beauty of responsibility is that it's not a one-time act. It's a continuous process, a conscious decision we make every day. It's about being accountable, about standing by our words and actions, about being a man of integrity. And when we embrace this, we're not just becoming better partners, but better individuals. To wrap up, these are the 9 things smart men should avoid doing with women. Remember, understanding and avoiding these mistakes can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. It's about respect, it's about growth, and ultimately, it's about creating a space where love, understanding, and mutual respect can flourish.